HHN late night. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, and cool night. Fuck the government.
One production.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. When the middle chill like a nigga see the cone spitting in the instant, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone fishing, fishing for the bitches. Don't want this when I'm on a mission. If I try to build put a bomb on the fucking ceiling in a minute, I'ma be the villain, the villains with the drill, feeling I'm killing the villain. I know the government gon' get it, they finish. You better listen, fuck religion. I'm a motherfucking God killer. That turns to a cop killer. Fuck around the cop nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up. But that's gonna really rock with us. To grab the keys, pop the truck. I got the motherfucker pump. Shoot the motherfucker dead nigga. You dead in the trunk. Shot the body get over your piece. Leave a motherfucker dead in the dog. I don't give a fuck no more. You can act like Dumbledore. Undergo. Go to the motherfucker Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw the plug is so. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letters to make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucker government shaking. Operation stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shop the nation. Not as Cajun. Destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the begging. I'll be waiting on the top with an AR.
What's good? What's good?
RPG with a radar. With a 50 cat that I spray for. Hey y'all, tear y'all motherfucking face on. You better leave me alone.
Salute, salute.
I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You don't get in your dome now. Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas. You know what it is. Okay, hey. Let's go.
One production.
Celestial alignment, seeing divine timing, formulating rhymes, creating these fine diamonds, shining just like the sun is so blinding, climbing, gotta get money and stay grinding. Silence, can't incitement, I am rising, hypnotizing all the minds I have to bind. Make the soul shiver, the witcher with cold silver, ancient blade wood and I call it the soul splitter, soul quicker, 4/5 for liver nigga, up in the sky so high, goodbye nigga, surprise nigga, hopping out of the ride quicker with a particle weapon, I call it the time splitter, fly splitter, spit flows that move rivers, true winner, blowing up a new sinner. Control visions, frequencies, and transmissions. The last mission might cause a mass killing. True deep boys, and we came here to destroy. Make some noise from the mean streets of Detroit. True deep boys, and we came here to destroy. Make some noise from the mean streets of Detroit. It's getting critical. What's the name? Government sentinels, pillable, powerful, principle, pinnacle, pillar your face. Offer the pistol with other utensils. Scud pistols, blow with the feds and other resistance. Pose triple through space and time. I redefine the order rhyme. I might have to grind the sands of time. My last design from the mastermind. That's the class design. Condensing the fastest time. So to pass the time, I'ma shoot a 9 and grind and die. With the frustrated cause her ass is fine tonight. Those that die. Turn brains onto lasagna, my desire, back the fire of the government. I'ma kill them all in public with a thunder kick. Now the whole place is crumbling, assembling. 24 hours I keep running. Phenomenal rappers, you ain't fucking with sucking bitch. Two D boys and we came here to destroy. Make some noise from the main streets of Detroit.
One production.
And came here to destroy. Make some noise from the main streets of Detroit. True D boys and we came here in the D-boy, make some noise from the mean streets of Detroit. Hey, Detroit, nigga.
Shouts out to everybody. Let's knock this shit on out. Where we at?
Phenom Road 1 production.
If you wanna smoke, girl, let's go to the liquor store. Let's go get some more liquor, hoe. Right before we close, grab the swisher so I can roll up my fucking dro. It's a hit for show, hit the dro. Everybody get the smoke. Got a fire bringing hope. No, I'm just bringing smoke, yo. Got the banging smoke, hope that'll make it flow, ho. Dancing on the floor, hopping out the wheel, walking through the door. See the hoe, let's go to the mo. Girl, get on the floor. Show me more, baby, let me know what you wanna smoke. After that, I'm going nigga dope, fucking on the boat, on the smoke. Call her on the boat, she gon' swallow.
Salute out, what up, though?
Then it's time to go. What you wanna smoke? Wanna smoke? I got what you need if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? I got bags of green if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? I got what you need, what you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? Everybody gotta smoke. Everybody gotta smoke, ho. Now it's time to float, ho. Say it's time to toast, boast. While we off the coast, smoke coming off the boat. Party over here, girl, get on the floor. Tell the hoe she my antidote. Let's go do some more. After that, I gotta
like
do
to
the
do-
show. Make the city smoke, city
like to
smoke.
feature
Make the
in a
city
song.
float. Let the city smoke. If a hater
Salute,
talking
salute.
out his throat, I'm a super hoe, super cold. Better than Lex Luthor hoe. See me popping Superman, smoking
Salute
with my
music.
super friends.
Never seen
Going
you
through
before.
some bands, smoking weed from here to Yucatan. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. Wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke, wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke.
Salute. Shout out to Musa. I subscribe. Hopefully we can work on a track or two. That's what's up. You must be new. You must have just subscribed. Shouts out. I need to listen to your music. I guess I'll listen to it after. Okay, you knew. All right, cool. I'm gonna check you out after I do this live and see what's popping. I'm about to cover some news. It's really supposed to be my day off. But shouts out to you, man. Thanks for coming through. Like you knew, like what I do over here on this channel, I cover news in the United States and all over the world, all the real important shit that need to be covered. That's HHN Special Report and HHN Special Stories. Now, the HHN Special Stories, I try to cover one topic in depth, go into some history. I got the Fuck the Government podcast. It's kind of like HHN, but a little more hardcore because I'm saying fuck the government, fuck all these evil fucks, kill them all. And I do it through my music also. And when it comes to the music, I got music professional and parody. I got professional and parody music. The AI ain't got shit on me. But also got Matrix versus Reality, where it's like a movie review and connecting it with what's going on in reality. Matrix versus Reality. And I have my top 15 countdown. I got top 15 of my favorite shit, video games, females, top 15 countdown. I got the I just rebranded. Now it's called HHS, Hurricane Hood Service. It's my Hurricane Sunday Hood Service. I just rebranded because I was tired of typing the whole fucking thing in. And and I just deconstruct Christianity, getting people to read that book again, use your critical thinking, common sense, and comprehension skills. You know, and I have TV show hood reviews, celebrity hood reviews. I have a Cloak and Dagger podcast with a co-host, Ocean Doyle. Shout out to Ocean. Hope you're doing all right. And I got Revolutionary Doctrine Nigga Shop, talk about spiritual shit. I just made a new playlist called Hurricane Shadow Work, where I get in depth with philosophy and shadow work, inner work. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of content. I'm shadow banned to oblivion. It's crazy. Yep. Shouts out to you. And I have a lot of content. That's all. But when it comes to the music, I'll check you out. I see what's popping. Now let's get off to the news. Like, talk about Hayden real quick, and I got some more little small clips.
Photo male found hanging from a tree in North Carolina. We actually have a photo that was from North Carolina. The body of an unidentified man found hanging from a tree is being investigated by the Raleigh Police Department as an actual unaliving. Alleged images of the crime scene have been circulating online. That's one of them there. I want to give you the official statement from the police. Quote, August 15th, 2026. At approximately 3:07 p.m., Raleigh police officers and medical personnel responded to 318 McDowell Street in reference to a report of a subject hanging from a tree. Upon arrival, first responders removed the subject from the tree and initiated life-saving measures. Really? The subject was pronounced deceased as a result of his injuries. There appears to be no foul play involved.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
There's more to the statement. Before I get into the second part of this statement, you're already wondering what is the but-for factor. Why are they concluding that this was self-inflicted? We're going to get into that in a moment. Quote, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the disturbing post that is currently being shared regarding this investigation that occurred today. We understand that this loss may be deeply, deeply painful for those who knew and cared about the individual. We ask everyone to please be mindful of the family and friends who are grieving, and to avoid sharing unverified information or speculation while investigators continue their work.
Let's not to speculate. Let's not to fucking speculate.
The city council member. This is Raleigh City Council member Corey Branch.
Uh-oh.
Councilmember Branch on Facebook on Sunday said, quote, yesterday, an African-American male was found hanging from a tree, and RPD along with state and federal officials are investigating. I ask that we let RPD and the SBI do the investigating and more information to come. End quote. North Carolina tracks violent deaths, including those that come by way of self-infliction, and found that there were nearly 1,600 reported self-inflicted deaths in 2023. The most recent data available,
The majority of these unalivings among non-Hispanic African-American men, 63.3% involve firearm, followed by hanging at 21.1%. According to state data, more than half of all reported self-inflicted deaths between 2020 and 2024 in North Carolina happened by way of a firearm. 21.4% were by hanging. That's according to the available data. Now, I'm agreeing with the councilman that the investigation needs to happen, period. You have 3 bodies investigating this. It's an investigation. Understand, that's the actual thing we have been calling for as it relates to the 6 people that investigations concluded quite immediately, no foul play involved, without having the auspices of the federal government, state investigation, or local investigation being significantly lacking. Put them up. We covered this last week. However, as we covered, at least 6 Black people have been found dead hanging in publicly reported cases across the United States in 2026 alone. Several deaths were quickly classified as self-inflicted by the local police, while families and communities in some cases have questioned those conclusions, especially considering historic context. Black people publicly lynched and killed throughout the country in years past, in particular those that happened in the South. Now, traditionally, because I think we've forgotten this part of investigative protocol, if a local police department is going to make that call and make that call quickly without forensic, without having the medical examiner's official report on file, without providing you any additional information as to cause and effect or their reasoning to come to this conclusion, it's usually because they found something, like a letter that determined it was actually self-inflicted. And they lead with that letter. And typically, even if the person who's deceased left a letter, they still investigate to make sure that they close any loose end that perhaps was open. Well, the 6 Black people, where's your letter? Is there a letter in this one?
Yep. Now, on to the next one. Was it this one or I need to find it? Let me make sure I'm hitting the right one. I ain't putting no names next to it. Was it this?
Bit of a weird problem at the moment.
No, it gotta be this one.
The biggest illusion.
Nope, ain't that one. So it's this one.
Seeing us from trees again.
Yeah,
The action that's supposed to happen is that we are immediately supposed to get organized to secure our communities. Neighborhood Watch is a legal action. We could do that, but we won't. And they know we won't, which is why it is open season on Black people in America. Because of our collective unwillingness to take action to protect our communities, to build real infrastructure separate and apart from their systemically racist ones, our inaction is the reason that this violence against our community continues. But nobody wants to have that conversation because you'd rather find excuses to be divided. Whether it's colorism, sexism, homophobia, religious beliefs, bonnets and do-rags, come on. Every week it's another excuse dividing the Black community. And every week we hear about our enemy taking one of us out. And there is no accountability. What are you going to do about it? Because if all you're going to do about it is get on social media and complain, nothing will change. I'm calling and emailing all these so-called black organizations trying to get them involved in this National Black Action Convention to take real action. And you know what I'm getting back? Don't want to upset the white folks. We can govern ourselves if we are willing to organize and take action. We can protect ourselves and our community if we are willing to get organized and take action. We can educate our own children if we are willing to get organized and take action. Stop using black suffering to promote yourself, to build your brand. Use your platform for black liberation, or stop talking about black liberation. If you're a coward, then step back. Get out of our way. If you're not a coward, then you need to go to nationalblackactionconvention.org and sign up to get involved so we can build our own institutions. So we can start solving the problems in our community instead of just talking about it. And I don't need to be told what to say or what not to say online. You don't know me, but my name is Melody Angel, and I'm from the south side of Chicago. And I ain't scared of nobody on earth. What I do for my people. And I will do it to the day that I die, because we deserve peace. We deserve to be left alone. I love you, black man. I love you, black woman. Knowledge is power. Power to the people.
She fed up. But I still don't hear we need to fuck these motherfuckers up. That's where I come in. Fuck the government, kill them all. But she started off, they're hanging us from trees again, everybody. When shit happens like this, we need to organize every fucking body. We got another one. Then I'm going to have a collective opinion of all this.
You know what they really afraid of? And low-key, I'm afraid of this shit too. When them goddamn gangsters start to figure out who the real enemy is, nigga, it's done. Them goddamn GDs, them BDs, them Bloods, them Crips, them goddamn Vice Lords, nigga, them goddamn cartel niggas. When they start to figure out who the real enemy is, bro, it's gonna get scary. Shit, goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. When them niggas figure out the truth, nigga, I'm scared of my damn self, bro, because them niggas really own that shit, bro. Just wait on it, bro. When them niggas figure out the truth, bro, it's done. When the real warriors, niggas that's really willing to die about some shit, niggas really willing to kill about some shit, when they figure out the truth, nigga, it's gonna be a scary sight. And I'm gonna be right there with you niggas. And that's on me.
You better.
Hey, you wanna know what they really afraid of? And low-key, I'm afraid of this shit too. When them goddamn gangsters start to figure out who the real enemy is, nigga, it's done.
Like I already said, gangs of the world unite. Hackers and pirates of the world unite and take down your enemy. I've been saying this shit forever. The real enemy is the motherfucker that got us divided. Whether anybody know it or not, we share a lot of common interests. But at the end of the fucking day, all these gangs, we don't want to say gangs, we're going to say organizations or families. In the beginning, we took care of our community because these cops is out here fucking us over, killing us. It originated protecting our community, opening up businesses, you know, real true protected our community. Then they started killing off our leaders, locking the other ones up. You got to pass the shit down to somebody, and it was passed down to motherfuckers that's greedy. Passed down to motherfuckers where now y'all easy can be infiltrated by the police. So, but my mission, I gotta talk to all these motherfuckers, putting my life on the line, just to not get them to join my revolution, to get them to start their own. Hear me out and take this pamphlet, read it, memorize it, and burn it. It's like Dennis Leary from Demolition Man. Look, I'm not trying to lead nobody. I'm not no leader. I do shit and people follow. But what I can do, at least go around to these organizations and motherfucking talk. Use diplomacy. You know? And I'm in an organization. And I feel that we should motherfucking start having a conversation. We need to have a sit down. Folks, Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Latin Kings, like whatever. We all need to sit the fuck down and talk about what the fuck is going on in our fucking communities. Now, I bet you're wondering, why is you not on that pro-black shit? Don't get me wrong, I want to be. And I was for a long time until I realized some motherfuckers pro-black is just trying to get attention. Some want to be monetized. Some is doing it for clout and their heart is not really truly in it. And most of the time you can see it's like they don't want to do the shit. I want to sell drugs. I want to smoke, drink, and fuck around. So how do you get to these people? How do you get to them? You do it through music. And that's why I come in at again. I put my message through music. Throw them gems out there. I got my party tracks. I got my tracks for the ladies. Y'all can hear that. And once y'all done putting that shit on repeat 1,000 times, you're going to sit down one day and be like, you know what? Let me listen to this whole album. Holy shit. But another reason why I'm not on that pro-black shit is because I see a bigger picture. The bigger picture is the revolution and truth has no color or agenda. You dig? You know what it is, straightforward. Revolution can stand up against scrutiny. And truth can stand up against scrutiny and survive because it's the truth. Why is there a revolution? Because our government is killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. This is retaliation, revenge, and retribution for ourselves and for our future generations, and in the name of our ancestors before us. And even if we put all of that aside, we want revolution because we want freedom and peace. Simple. We can take all the emotional shit out of it. Right. The truth. Not my truth. Not your truth. Exactly. The truth. And the truth is, we got to work together and kill those motherfuckers. But a motherfucker don't believe it's possible. It's possible. We had a shit called the Bacon's Rebellion. Poor blacks, poor whites, the government. We did that before. So, can we do that again? Just like Black Wall Street. We built our Black Wall Streets and they burnt our shit down, flooded us out. Central Park in New York used to be Seneca Village. Now they turned it into a goddamn park. We could do that again. We have a lot of wealthy black entertainers, but are they trying to build Black Wall Streets? Are they trying to buy some land and work together? No, they're not. So fuck them. I'm gonna blow up your mansion. But I want Bill Murray's mansion. Bill Murray's mansion is the shit. But anyway, we worked together before. We can work together again. But the mind fuck is people don't see that they are in chains. Most people is speaking from the level of comfortability, and they're going to roll with the government because they're paying them to shut the fuck up, or they're paying them paychecks because, you know, they boring. I work for the government, bitch. Private sector, bitch. I get money. I get money. I ain't gonna fuck this up. You know, but politics is a dangerous fucking game. Working with the government, period. Working with the feds, period. It's a fucking dangerous game. Dipsy, my buddy back to his community, and then he died. Yep. And that's crazy. And I'm still tripping about that because I ain't seen no fucking blood on that goddamn ground. I'm like, hey, where the blood at? And plus, you're in a shopping strip. Where the fuck the cameras at? Why be getting camera footage from like across the street or some shit? I'm like, come on, man, something ain't right. But he was part of an organization, you know. But there's still some shit to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something about that case that, you know, that I find just weird. I might have to go back to it and see what I missed. But it's just something about it. It's like it's weird. It's fucking weird to me. Oh, don't get me started on the heart attack gun. If y'all don't know about the heart attack gun, look it up. The CIA be wildin'. The CIA be wildin'. And plus all the other rappers that was getting ran up on and shot the fuck up at, you know, just in, like in broad fucking daylight too. Like, not giving a fuck. Just on some, you know, military operation type shit. Or Fed SWAT team or cop raid type shit. You know, a motherfucker gotta really know your location, be in and be out. You know, it's like a fucking hit, you know? And another thing is, why put a hit out on a rapper? Or why did that motherfucker gotta die? And another question is, I'm about to make a motherfucking I'm about to write a script. Like, I just gotta tweak it out. Is there a fucking sacrifice consultant somewhere? You know what I'm saying? I might call it the consultant. All right, it's time for that motherfucker to die. All right, make it happen. But the movie is going to be about a sacrifice consultant coming to save a rapper. And they go on a wild high-speed chases, being attacked by a whole bunch of motherfuckers. And the motherfucker is protecting them. When the motherfucker asks the question, why is they coming after me? Oh, you must didn't read your contract. Yeah, I read it. Well, you have to sacrifice some motherfuckers. I did my sacrifice. Or I could go the route and be like, yo, I'm supposed to kill you in a year. These motherfuckers is trying to kill you early. And that's some bullshit. You got 1 year to have fun, smoke, drink, fuck around, and make music before I pull you the trigger and blow your fucking head off. What? Yeah, dog, I'm your sacrifice consultant. You ain't read the fine print of your contract. They're gonna be like, is this movie real? Yeah, it's real. And it's creative as fuck. I just got a motherfucker have it down pat, you know. Show the life for the entertainment industry. You know, and the motherfucker just sign a contract and shit. Motherfucker do the thing and then this nigga just about to get burnt, you know, like years later after he become platinum and shit, become known, and then now they about to murk this nigga. And I'm trying to save this nigga, but I'm only saving this nigga because you only got you got another year. You ain't supposed to die yet. So I still gotta work the motherfucking storyline out of that end, man. But I don't think it could be a short story. Or maybe I could use it as skits and throw it in on my motherfucking newer songs. Who knows? I might make a mixtape. Who knows? Salute Jordan, the consultant. Right. Right, the consultant. Man, I got a lot of ideas I wrote down. You already know what it is. But the last resort, Hurricane is going to become a fucking voice actor. But anyway, let's talk about our girl.
Peter her and give my Hayden Panettiere
But
spoke.
first things first, I did not know she was the girl from Remember the Titans. She was the little girl that loved football. She was so sweet and innocent, but she knew her football shit. It blew Denzel mind like shit. Remember the Titans. It's a great fucking movie. I love that fucking movie. Water's for cowards. Water's for getting blood off my uniform. You don't get no blood on my uniform. You must be outside your mind. But my favorite line in the movie, my favorite scene in that movie was it was on the field and they was in a huddle. And PD said something to the defensive coach. And what's that white man name? God damn, I keep on getting them mixed with Ed Harris, but it's not Ed Harris, it's somebody else. But anyway, he told Petey, he was like, if you want to be a star, you got to give me a star effort. Petey walks off the field. I'm like, one, that's something you don't do. But the defensive coach was like, forget about him. They bet not gain another yard. You blitz all night. I swear if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans. I was like, yeah. Fuck that other team up. they fucked those motherfuckers up. I love that movie. I love that motherfucking movie. And plus, it was combating racism. It was during the time, you know, black and whites was on the same fucking team, having to work together. It explored that. Now, the second thing, this is when I first seen her. You know, I did not know that she was on Remember the Titans, but later on, I watched this show called Heroes. And she's the cheerleader. Her name is Claire in the show. She's fucking hot. Like real fucking shit. I had a small crush on this girl. She was just fucking hot. And what I loved about Heroes, it was a great story. She had powers. I think she couldn't feel pain or some shit. It was either she couldn't feel pain or she was strong. I think she couldn't feel pain. But her father was a motherfucking top agent that was capturing motherfuckers with powers and shit. And he was good at his job. He was a bad motherfucker. I was like, damn, this is a good ass fucking actor. For real, for real. And then, like, when he found out that his daughter had the powers, he had to motherfucking make a decision. And seeing him go through that, doing that acting shit, I was like, man, this is awesome. He was like, man, that's my Claire Bear. And I was like, man, I want to cry. Like, that's right. That's your fucking daughter, nigga. You protect her with your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So now he's helping out the daughter and the other people with powers and shit, trying to stop Siler. Siler was a badass, dog-ass bad guy. He was out here killing niggas with powers and motherfucking stealing it and becoming stronger. Shit was wild. Watch the first season, like the first arc of Heroes. They tried to bring it back on some new shit. I tried to get back into it, but you know, like they kind of lost me with the plot. They started doing some video game shit. Motherfuckers going to the virtual world. I'm like, what the fuck is I'm watching? I had to stop watching the new Heroes when it came back. You know, I had to stop. I was like, what the fuck? I fucking tried. But the original Heroes with with Hayden in it, it was great fucking shit. And later on, I heard she played in some Scream shit. I didn't watch it. Not a big fan of Scream. I'm only a fan of Scream 1. Scream 1 is the best shit ever. Bringing motherfuckers back to do some shit all over again, nah. And then the shit with the brother and sister later on, I was like, hell no. I gave Scream a chance, but I think I stopped after Scream 4 or Scream 5. I'm not really sure. Probably 4. you know, but it's like, god damn, y'all been typecast. She wasn't Bring It On too. Which one? Because I only saw the first two Bring It Ons. I saw, yeah, I just saw the first two. First two, I, first one was cool because it had our girl Mary Jane in it, and not Gabrielle Union. Yes, she was in it, but I want to talk about her friend, that girl that played in that fucking group. I think it was, what the fuck name was her group? Was it 3LW? The motherfucking chick that was the rapper. You know, because they was trying to do like, oh, let's remake let's find a new TLC type of group, and it was all these groups with these 3-letter names and shit. But Gabrielle Union's friend, the one that wanted to scrap all the fucking, that she was fucking hot. Bad girl Tatiana, you know. Tatiana. Her, Hillary Duff, Lelaine, and Shadia Simmons was beautiful as fuck. Bring It On, the third one. Okay, yeah, I ain't watched that third one. I ain't watched the third one. And I bet you wonder, why the fuck was you watching the first two? Oh, because I had a fucking girlfriend at the time. So I had no fucking choice. Mind you, this was I saw part one when I was in high school. I saw part two when I left home and got with the good for nothing bitch to fuck, well, try to fuck my life up. Good for nothing, bitch. Anyway, but now let's get on to the story. I did not know that she was going through this. And shouts out to In the Groove. He was saying something that like her story sounds like what happened to Brittany Murphy. And I remember Brittany Murphy. I just don't remember how she died. But if he's saying that her story is similar, then we about to talk about what goes on behind the scenes in Hollyweird. And this was one thing you should have never done to this girl, because this shit seemed traumatizing when I saw the interview when she was talking about it. And yes, I know she's an actress, man, but like there's some things that you know that you just got to be like, yeah, that was, let me look more into this first and then be like, okay, yeah, that was real. This goes on. There's a lot of stories of this story happening. And then you know, either the person dies mysteriously or they disappear from Hollywood and you find out they're in another country doing doctor work or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened to my girl Hayden? Oh yeah, like she left Hollywood because they was being on some weird pedo shit. And all this shit could have been prevented if y'all would have let Heidi Fleiss give y'all the fucking girls that she had. But no, y'all got rid of the Madam of Hollywood because y'all want to fuck with kids and be on some weird shit. When y'all had a legit connect. But no, let's get this bitch out of here. This bitch thinks, man, Heidi Fleiss said, man, she got so much shit on nobody, but she ain't no fucking snitch. But y'all some hoe ass niggas for getting rid of me though. You know what I'm saying? She's like, y'all still some hoe ass niggas, but I would have never done anything like that to y'all. Because we all getting money. Y'all having fun with the girls. We getting money. And like call us when you need us. Y'all fucking rich and wealthy. Traveling the islands, flying out. You don't have to worry about no motherfucking bullshit with no children. Y'all actually had grown women that wanted to actually fuck with y'all old ass weirdos for that bread. Y'all fucked Heidi Fleiss over. Now Heidi Fleiss she was on heavy drugs at the time, but and the heavy drugs fucked up her awareness. Like she should have been watching her back. She should have been doing shit from an island, pop up, grab some money, go back home. But like she should have just shit. Once the operation got big, she should have just chilled. Gematria matches up with her unaliving too. Damn, that's fucked up. And what's messed up was I forgot how old she was. What they said she was what, like 30, 36 or some shit? I think they said she was 36, right? Oh, well, fuck, we about to go to the video anyway. Fuck it.
Out about her experiences in Hollywood, and what she said will leave you speechless. She told a sad story about an incident that happened on a boat where she was put in a very compromising situation. Hayden had joined a short list of celebrities willing to speak out about what they were put through. Today, we are going to analyze exactly what she was
So you
trying
saw this
to
video
reveal
too,
about
Jordan?
Hollywood and attempt to figure out why so many celebrities deal with this issue. By now, all of you should have heard the terrible news that happened yesterday. I want to say RIP to her and give my condolences to her family. This was truly unexpected and insanely sad.
Yes. I'm talking about, it's very sad because there's people that we grew up watching. I'm still tripping over Jason David Frank, aka the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, I think. Yeah, I ain't seen when he did that one. But the Green Ranger and not the fucking White Ranger. I was heated about that. And it was fucking self-inflicted. I was heated about that shit. He was working on a fucking movie. They still gonna drop it. I think they're gonna drop it at the end of the month. About him being the motherfucking, like, the bad guy in the comic book, the motherfucking the Dark Dragon Lord, whatever the fuck, like that motherfucker was cold. Motherfucker was cold. But anyway, Kevin Conroy, the Batman the animated series, that broke my heart. I was like, damn. I'm talking about, and like they died like within like weeks or a month from each other. I'm like, what the fuck? Now this girl, it's like, like some deaths that kind of, like hit a soft spot. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Because she was a good actress. And she was cute like a motherfucker.
Used to watch her in Heroes and other shows when I was much younger, and I was not expecting this at all. She was way too young and had so many years left ahead of her. Sadly, this is becoming all too common in the industry. What's even more tragic is that all of this seems to have...
Which all that girl? Which all that girl? Which one? Because there was a lot of girls on All That. Like, I used to watch it. All that. This is all that. Amanda Bynes was on it. I know Amanda Bynes ain't dead. We had the big white girl that was on the Steve Harvey show. That big white girl is funny as fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They should give her like a Lifetime Achievement Funny Award because like everything she played on after All That was just great. That she played a good student, like a smart student, a funny student. The black girl who did the report. Oh, that's fucked up. Yep. Big white girls on the Steve Harvey show. She was hilarious. But he said the black girl who did the reporting. Damn. I forgot her name too. This is all that
happened to her right as she was trying to get her life together. She spoke about dealing with the difficulties of growing up in Hollywood and how they had taken a toll on her.
It didn't feel like I had a normal childhood, normal upbringing, but...
Add this to her becoming a new mother and dealing with the pressures of that, and she was left in a very difficult position. But it does seem that she was trying to fix whatever was wrong with her by speaking out. Just a few months ago, she released her memoir in which she detailed difficulties while growing up in...
I was thinking that too. Was all thinking about Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Alma mia. She was getting her shit together. And they got her ass.
Hollywood. Like many child stars who developed into adults in the industry, she experienced a lot of things that should have never happened to her. Why does it seem like this part of the story always is the same no matter what child actor we talk about? They always tend to bring up similar experiences, and most of the time, we can see that they were affected by it. This is what Hayden claimed was deeply affecting her, and she spoke all about it in her book. In her memoir, This Is Me, she recounts a deeply disturbing experience from when she was 18, during a vacation on a luxury super yacht in south of France with a trusted industry associate. This associate, whom she viewed as a protector,
instructed her to meet someone in a small cabin. There, she found a famous 30-something British singer-songwriter lying down, and this woman pushed her towards him before leaving them alone. Hayden claimed she was paralyzed by a lifetime of professional compliance and initially froze. Upon being left alone, though, she flipped out and went into survival mode. She confronted the musician by directly telling him that she didn't know what they told him, but nothing was going to happen before fleeing the room. The only thing was, she was trapped on the yacht and had no option but to hide. Panettiere described the incident as a profound betrayal, likening the feeling to being physically struck and expressing that she was treated like a call girl by someone who had previously acted as a close friend. Many saw this as Hayden revealing the darker side of the industry. They believe she was talking about how the backdoor deals are made. People believe that they were possibly offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht. She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she was expected to do as he wanted if she was going to get that opportunity. This is one of the darkest stories I have seen a celebrity detail in their book. She recently did an interview where she spoke about this incident, and when she tells the story in person, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I realized that I was in danger, but by the time I realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And that moment shook me. It was shocking. And I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening. So it took me, I was shocked. It took me by surprise. And it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust.
But what I love about her, she went on survival mode. She was like, I don't know what the fuck they told you, but ain't nothing about to happen. And she walked out. You know, that's strength right there. For real. And you know, like this ain't Claire from Heroes. This is Hayden. You know, so it's like, you know, she's a strong woman.
See, as a protector and somebody who had my back, and to be walked down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise, and it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous, and had his hands like this, like this was just an average day for him, and this is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to. I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation. That this was nothing new to them.
It appears that what they did to her clearly affected her deeply. She seems visibly disturbed about this situation, as if she was reliving what happened on that day. What she said about being on the boat was the most terrifying thing of it all. It is like they picked this boat so she would have nowhere else to go. This is truly scary, and she is so lucky.
Yeah, very scary. Because they could have killed that bitch and tossed her off. And they were like, Hayden went missing on a fucking boat. We don't know what the fuck happened. You know, so it's like, yo.
She made it out of that situation. We have all heard of the
strange. She's strong. I say she's strong because she was 18 when that happened. 18. She got a head on her shoulders. I fucks with that. You know? And plus, I was going to ask the question, you know, like she'd been in Hollywood since she was a kid. What happened when she was a kid? But if this is the most terrifying moment, then obviously she ain't really go through nothing during the childhood phase. I guess that remember the Titans money, the residuals on that shit, just like shit, I'm gonna be paid for life. I'm in a movie with Denzel Washington, Wood Harris, oh Donald Faison, oh shit, man, there was a lot of stars in that goddamn movie, black and white, a lot of stars. But yeah, and then she was in Heroes. That bitch had some seasons with a Ness. She wasn't there for one go around. She was there. She was a recurring character. She still probably get residuals off of that shit because you know that shit is iconic. But yeah, because she was 18, you know, like no telling where she hid at. I wouldn't even want to guess. The smart thing would be try to find someone that know who you are and be like, can I have a favor? Can I stay in your cabin? It was like, sure. Like, what's wrong with yours? Yours is malfunction or something? No, I just went through some shit with a weird motherfucker, and I don't want nobody looking for me. And I'd rather hide out with your shit. I'll pay you. Okay. All right. I'm sure. Just come on and chill. TV, bed. If you want to rest, you can make some food. And me and my wife is gonna go hang out. We'll come back and we'll check on you every hour, make sure you're all right, and you have a nice trip. I'm sorry that you've been through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Now she in there, she comfortable, she can lay down, go to sleep, probably take time out to think. Or she probably hid in a fucking closet somewhere until her phone died. Who knows?
Disappearances that happen out on the sea. Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
all of those described them.
Never seen
She
you before.
never identified this mystery man, leaving his name unknown and allowing him the opportunity to do it to others. This is why so many people feel the industry is a wicked place.
Yeah, she should have said the motherfucking name. A British singer-songwriter. So she was 18. We need to go back in time. So she was 18. How old was she just now? Because I know she just passed. Was she 36, 38? But like either way it go, do the math, go back to when she was 18, find out the year, and then find out who was the top 10 British singers and songwriters, and we can motherfucking go from there. And then you find out who they are, and then find out who got the crazy scandals. Then you narrow that shit down to like 5, and then you be like, okay, it was one of these motherfuckers. That's how you do an investigation. On some quick, independent research shit. Do some math with a calculator. You said Dave Bean. We had a motherfucking Detroit named Dave Bean. Is he a British singer-songwriter, though? That shit's scary. That's why you can't go to Hollywood. Think about it is, motherfuckers have survived Hollywood. Because all they do is they go to work, they go home. They're not out at the clubs. They're not out going to private parties. They turning down invites. You can survive. Just don't fuck with the people that's out there doing that wild shit. It's like what Nas said. Man, nigga, I ain't chilling at no parties or no after parties. No, what? After I'm done, I'm going home. This is why you don't hear shit about most celebrities unless something happens, they get into an accident, or they fucking end up dead. And then they always say he lived a peaceful and private life. Yup, sure fucking did. Peaceful and private. Y'all see the motherfucker do interviews for the music or like do the interviews for a movie. Take your ass home. We're not about to go, like if there's a signing, go to the motherfucking signing, sign some shit, and go home. We're not about to have no party, no after party, none of that shit. None of that shit. If anything, I'm throwing a party at my crib, and it's gonna be an elegant party. It ain't gonna be wild and crazy. No, it's gonna be everybody dress up nice, and we gonna motherfucking have the like a private concert in the living room. Everybody got the wine and the blunt, and everybody chilling. Ain't no party, but it's a party. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I want to do it. You know, like people with heads on their shoulders, so like there's gonna be no conflict. You feel me? Not just motherfucking inviting motherfuckers that don't know how to hold their liquor or they wine or they motherfucking weed. Nobody paranoid in this bitch. Everybody cool, calm, and collected. Listen to some great music. Motherfucker play some shit in the living room by the fireplace. Big ass living room too. I'm gonna clown out. Or like we all be outside in the yard, You bet James Blunt. He was like John Mayer.
Stories like this, and many feel it reflects the behavior of the industry as a whole. This reminded me of a video the Daily News just released of Beyonce. In that video, Beyonce is seen sitting on top of a music industry executive's lap to discuss a feature of Michael Jackson.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. You want to sit on? You want to make this easy? You can sit on my lap. Michael. Hi. Okay, Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap. I'll put you on speakerphone.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and okay. You're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
She was like, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna die. It's like, oh my God, you shaking. Yeah, it's Michael fucking Jackson. It's like, I understand that people grew up on Mike. Mike is legendary. Is like one of the greatest legendary artists of all time. Next to Prince. You feel me? Two of the greatest of all fucking time. No one can hold a candle to Prince and Mike. No one. But we got to pay homage to the people before him. James Brown. Sammy Davis. The motherfucker that was in the motherfucking Beat It video. Beat it! The motherfucker with the shades on and shit. That walked in with the motherfucking drip. But man, who's the motherfucker that was moonwalking with roller skates in the Bad video? That motherfucker was cold. Who the fuck was that guy? But anyway, Beyonce is about to talk to Michael Jackson. But what I didn't like about it, like she sat on the motherfucker lap. She's
Michael?
Yes, Mark.
Jeffrey Daniels.
I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Jeff
Hi,
Daniels.
Beyonce. How you doing? Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back. I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. But thank you. Brad Buxer is right now putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
putting down the track now.
Yep. Yeah, Beyonce's going to go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're going to give her her inspiration. Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it. You did?
Yeah, immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please do, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound...
He was getting over the flu when we recorded this.
the flu. I had the flu.
This is only...
Yeah. And when the motherfucker said that, I was like, wait a minute. Me and Jordan did a track together. And I think you was getting over the flu. Like, which song was it? I forgot what song it was. But you said you was getting over the flu. I was like, yo, but this shit sound cool on my end. Sound cool to me. Like, I forgot what song it was, but you had the flu. Was it a flu? It was something. You said a cold, but like either way it go, like the inspiration and getting that music done trumps that fucking sickness any fucking day. He was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna drop this shit.
Demo track for
That's how his voice sounds when it's when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds. The first line I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's these guys can sing. I mean, she's gonna nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Oh, that was.
It's very emotional over this project. I mean,
I'm happy I talked to him. Oh, I want to do a little.
Beyonce, who is now one of the biggest names in music, could be seen smiling from ear to ear, sitting on this man's lap.
But rather anybody know it or not, coming from a nigga that know, Michael sounded high. Mike sounded high. Now we all know Mike ain't smoking weed, but we know Michael is getting over his flu and shit. So he's high off whatever he taking to get over that shit. You can hear it. That motherfucker high as hell. MJ was on those pills. And they say, why? Did it do me that way? Need to find out what song that Beyonce and Mike was on. I got to motherfucking hear it again. But Mike sounded cold. You sounded cold because I didn't even know that you had a cold when you said you motherfucking dropped it. I was like, man, that shit sounded tight.
Talking to Michael Jackson, it almost seemed normal to her. At 19, she knew what was said about the industry, and this shows why she didn't face any resistance to the top. To me, this was the same scenario Hayden Panettiere had described in her book. Many believe that this is one of the only ways you can achieve success in the industry. Unfortunately, Hayden did not get the opportunity to reveal who the man was. It seemed like she was now ready to open that can of worms, and now we will never know who he really is. Sadly, with all the stories we hear, he is
yes, we can. He said a British singer-songwriter. She was 18 when it happened. If she was 36 or 38 when she died, we got to just subtract, go back to when she was 18, go to the year, and then type in who's the top British singer and songwriters. And then we motherfucking go through this whole list, rather a top 10 or a top 20 list, and then we look at their lives, go through their background, go through their criminal history, be like, okay, it could be you. All right, it might be you. All right, I don't think it's you. Okay. Now she's 18, so you already know the motherfuckers are going to be older. So chances are she's 18. The British singer songwriter will probably be late 20s, mid 30s. If it was an old British singer and songwriter, that shit is disgusting. But most of these motherfuckers are old geriatric pedos anyway.
not the only one we should be worried about. This is clearly bigger than just one person and indicates it is more of an industry problem.
What more I can give? All right, got you.
So many people are dealing with this, and they end up in a difficult place like Hayden. We have seen this same problem play out with so many other child stars, but unfortunately, Hayden is not going to get the opportunity to fix things, as her tragic passing came while she was working on herself. We have to ask ourselves why this keeps happening in Hollywood. Why does this seem normal in the industry? And why does it seem like everyone in Hollywood has experienced terrifying? I just did a video on Jenna Ortega, and people online are shocked by her recent interview because she
and Jenna Ortega used to look hot. Now she look like her face is turning into a skeleton now. What the fuck is Jenna Ortega doing? She's doing meth probably. Yeah, she either doing meth or she like, I don't want to take the adrenochrome no more. Well, you're not going to look good. Take your adrenochrome medicine. or maybe, just maybe, she is going through an eating disorder, or she's probably going through, she don't like how she looks, so let me look more like a model. It's like, bitch, you're already an actress. I they're not telling you to motherfucker change your look for a movie role. So why you look like a goddamn skeleton? I don't know what's going on. And same for Ariana Grande. I'm like, what the fuck? What are y'all doing to yourselves? Ariana Nachos Belgrande. Jesus fucking Christ. And the Olsen twins. They used to look hot. Now they look like they do meth and run the meth lab in corporate uniforms and shit. Those celebrities going through it, yeah. And what's crazy is, man, they probably running low on adrenochrome. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe the rich, wealthy people hogging it all and not giving none to the celebrities. Like, bitch, I needed that motherfucking adrenochrome last week. I'm sorry. We got to give it to the man that owns the island. I don't know what's going on, man. But, like usually you would see shit like this and they'll chuck it up to them having insecurity issues and got to go to therapy and got to eat right, put the weight back on your body, and come back and tell your story on some Oprah-like TV show and be like, yep, I was in a major depression during that time. And then you get your redemption arc, then they put you back in the movie, and now you back doing whatever. It's bullshit.
It's like all the other stars too, who appear like they saw a ghost. If you want to know why so many celebrities end up looking like this, watch this video right now.
Yeah, I get this from the Truth Is channel. I think that's what it's called, the Truth Is channel. But let's get up out of here. Much love to the goddess Vanta. I know you about to go to work. You be safe at work and you make it home safe. I know fuck YouTube. They on that bullshit. I know you're probably thinking like what type of content to make, but here's an idea. I know they want us to show our face and motherfucking have some authentic content. Fuck it. Make some travel, like drive around England and show the sights, then put the picture on your face, throw up the deuces and blow a kiss at the camera, then put it back on the road. Go to some historical sites, walk around. You don't gotta say shit. Just motherfucker had a little motherfucker title card in the corner, be like, this is such and such, Cheshire or Manchester, Put the camera on yourself, throw up the deuces, blow a kiss, then get back to the, because like they, like that's what we're gonna have to do. They want us to be authentic. Inauthentic content don't count. Yet we have a lot of inauthentic content with sex and nudity, and a whole bunch of AI videos. So it's like, what the fuck? Why they getting rid of you? And plus, I'm due for some strikes. I'm due for another nuking of my channel. But if you need me to, Vanta, you can send me something and I'll post whatever you need me to post for you over here. My channel, your channel, Mi Casa, Su Casa. And yeah. Yes, it's a great idea. I know it is. And if you don't want to do that, then you could always put your ASMR, the lava lamp, and the video girls on TikTok. About to get a TikTok or probably go to X. That's where I'm at. Hurricane JW7 on TikTok. Hurricane JW on X. Hurricane on Cam Tape. I hope they get their shit right. And I think Hurricane JW on Facebook and Hurricane J Live on Facebook. But I'm about to get up out of here. This supposed to be my night off, but I wanted to talk about the Hayden girl and and the other stuff. And shit. But I got up. probably get back to working on music. If I do another live, it might be like it might be, I don't know. It go shit. I don't know. It might be some gaming or it might be something important. But I'm about to check out this music. Because my day off, my last day was yesterday, so I got a couple days to chill. So let's see if I can work on some music, and I'll do the Detroit rhythm verses whenever Vonta pop back up. Yep, you drop your verses this week. Bet it up, bet it up, bet it up. I'm gonna try to be there. Hopefully, Vonta, you be there so we can have our date. Go to a verses. And shout out to everybody that came through, everybody that hit the like button, everybody's gonna watch on the playback. We about to get up out of here. This HHN late night. And catch y'all on the next one. Or should we just play some music real quick? Fuck it, let's play some music real quick. For you, Vonta. You know I wasn't gonna leave it out playing. Nah, then. This still kind of Detroit after dark, you know.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty, get naughty. Get naughty, naughty. Baby girl get naughty, naughty. Baby girl get naughty, naughty, naughty. Walking in the club, lady showing love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl, get you low, drop it to the floor. Pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. In the drop, singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it, ooh, that's the door close. I'm the one that you chose. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do a pose. Put your tube video, time to make a flick. Going for thrusters when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party with. Never bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus, had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Been her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the deep. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl skirting and she fucking the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark, did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They ain't after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, naughty, naughty,
Hey, you already know what it is. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody have a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, and cool night. Shit. I'm out. It's a Detroit after dark. Oh, yeah. One more for my baby Vonta. Oh, yeah. We out.